stand on business. Hey Glamazons, my name is Taryn, aka Glamazon with 3 Z's. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you've already been subscribing. So I know y'all probably wondering, like, Taryn, what was you not standing on business for? Like, if you're not standing on business, like, what are you doing? This is a real vulnerable moment for me here. So one of my goals was to be, or I guess is to be, more vulnerable and to stand on business in every category of my life. So, secret unveiled, I started a business last year.
Nigga, yeah, Drake? Drake?
Yes, you heard that right. I started a business last year, but I wasn't standing on business. So obviously a majority of my niche is being a tall woman and loving, embracing my height. And so I wanted to find a way to provide small appreciations for women who, you know, wanted to celebrate the same thing. So I started looking into enamel pins. And I was like, okay, there's something really here. And it really intrigued me because, you know, the creativity that comes with it, all the different artwork people have made into it. And I was like, I wonder if I could do something here. But my whole thing was, I was trying to figure out, I mean, would that be for my demographic? Like, okay, yeah, it's for tall women. Like, I understood that. But would my demographic be into that? But you know what? I said, fuck it. I was like, I'm gonna just go with it. Let's do it. So I went about creating designs for the pins. I went about finding manufacturers and even, you know, figuring out how to do the packaging. And I even made an Instagram for it. But the thing with me is, if I haven't done it, sometimes I end up retracting or getting cold feet. And so here I am receiving this huge box of pins, this huge box of packaging. And I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, what am I doing? I've never done this before. And well, in my line of work, I have done it before, you know, like for, I guess, a real business, like in a corporation or agency setting with other people's money. So in a way, I guess it could be a form of an imposter syndrome, you know, thinking that I couldn't do it, but because it was like all gonna be on me, I just was like, oh my gosh, this is a little bit much. I just immediately started doubting myself. I'm gonna be honest. I just immediately started doubting myself and in a way kind of distracting myself and putting in the work to see where it could go. I was putting that all off. And I know you're probably like, girl, you tripping. Like, you ordered all this inventory just to stuff it in your closet and just like never see it again. All this money you spent and just kind of just hide it away. I know, I was tripping. Like, all for what? You know, which is why I mentioned me being vulnerable at the beginning of this video. But it was like a mental thing. Like, I had created content for it. I had even, you know, posted a few things, but then I kind of just stopped. Like, it's like at first I was excited about it and then I just kind of stopped. So, you know, it wasn't like I hadn't put in a little bit of work, but it was just like, I don't know. When I saw the big boxes, it was just like, oh wow, this is really intimidating. Yeah, I'm gonna just put this over here, get back to it, even though I wasn't. I was putting it off. I was distracting myself with other things that I needed to do. It wasn't like, obviously wasn't really putting all that I could into it. Like, I think I only have like 2 posts and I have a decent amount of followers. And honestly, to this day, people are still following me, but I just wasn't posting. Like, I still have content in my editing app for it and I just hadn't posted it. Even people who kept following me, that wasn't even convincing me that, oh yeah, there's something here. So thankfully I kicked myself in the ass and decided to stand on business here and get on my Zoom. I realized, like, just with anything else, in order to see progress or some kind of feedback, good or bad, like, you just need to move forward. You need to start. You need to start. And I had started, but I was not finishing at all. Like, I had started, but I wasn't finishing at all. Like, it was just a standstill. So I knew that I needed to move forward in order to see results that I wanted to see. I knew I needed to move forward and experience this experience with starting a business, like, all the way through. And so what exactly is the business I started, you ask? So I started out on Etsy just because I wasn't quite sure if I wanted my own website yet. So the store is called Tall Noir and it actually has 5 listings of the enamel pins that I designed. And this one I'm gonna show you here is my favorite. This one is the Glamazonic one. And so it's basically just like a talking bubble that says Glamazonic. So cute, you know, with the digital font and everything. Plus it has like a couple of my favorite colors in here, purple and green. Yeah, so that's one of my favorites. Another one I have here is put the legs on his head, now he loves tall women. And then it has the legs right here that move. Isn't this so cute? And then I have the other 3. This one is Tall Queen. You know, it's simple, but it gets the message across. And this one says a tall glass of chocolate milk. Yes, chocolate milk. All the melanin. Happy Black History Month, by the way. And then lastly, we have this one is highly favored, which, you know, obviously it's a play on words on highly favored with the giraffe print. Keep the giraffe print in the back. So those are the 5 designs of the enamel pins that I made. And I actually got my first sale not too long ago, which kind of inspired me to make this video. So I say all this to say is don't be like me and waste my time. Be like me and get on your Zoom. Be like me and stand on business. Stand on business in whatever way that makes you feel that you are getting shit done, or any type of way that makes you feel that you are moving forward with whatever that you're pursuing or working on. So once you invest your money in something that requires something like product or inventory, like you have to follow through. Like there's no coming back from that. You have to follow through and go through with your plan. And I knew I would end up following through. It just wasn't at the moment that I wanted to. But I'm following through now. I'm standing on business this year. And I will be moving forward with promoting my business and working harder on it. Working harder to let it be known and standing on business like we all need to be doing. If you have a passion for it and believe that there's any amount that someone out there is gonna like your product, go for it. Stand on business, okay? All right, Glamazons, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, or comment if you haven't already. You can also follow me on TikTok or Instagram at Glamazon with 3 Z's. And I will see you next time. Bye.